Hey there, everybody. This is the Platypus, and I like bad video games. Now, what do I mean when I say that? It kind of sounds like saying I like gross tasting food. It's like inherently that's untrue because you wouldn't define it as such. And so when I say I like bad games, I'm not saying that these are games that I dislike, but I like them anyway. I mean more that like the general community of gamers have decided that these games are not good, and I disagree. And that's okay because you're still allowed to like games that everyone says is bad. So just to, if you can recognize this music, it might be a little too quiet. Let me bump it. If you recognize this music, you might also be a fellow bad game enjoyer. So just to kind of give you an idea of some games that I would say are bad games that I really like, and it could be embarrassing. It's all right. That's why it's okay. My favorite card game of all time that I've played was Artifact, a game universally shat on. It has a 2.2 user score on Metacritic. All right, and the Metascore is actually not the worst, but this game died so fast. They're in it for the long haul, though. Don't worry, any day now, they're gonna come back. Artifact still has a chance, but okay, I love Artifact. I thought it was one of the most fun card games. I grew up on Magic the Gathering. My friend grew up on Magic the Gathering. We played Artifact together. He says this is the most dog shit card game he's played, and it's boring. Is a little loud for me now. I'm turning that down. And you know what? I disagreed with them, but everyone else in the world agreed with them. Another game, what was my favorite battle royale? What was my favorite battle royale? It was a game called The Calling. This is a game that has one review on Metacritic, and it's 60. It's old. This is before battle royales were like, I feel like super big back in 2017, but this game did not take off. This was not it. I loved it for all kinds of reasons. All right. What is my favorite? You might even be able to read it in the top left. What was my favorite ARPG of all time? I probably Diablo 2 as a child. But now, what was my favorite ARPG? Don't shit on me too hard, all right? This is why I'm making this video. Magic Legends, all right? I grew up on Magic the Gathering. This ARPG got 2.0, and I loved this game. I was having so much fun with it. It released one beta or whatever, some sort of early access thing I played. I was having a great time, and then they canceled the game. It was so negatively received, all right? What is my favorite co-op zombie shooter? Left 4 Dead, you're saying? It's got to be Left 4 Dead. No, it's Back 4 Blood. Another game that everyone says is dog shit and I don't get it. It doesn't matter. What is the point of all this? Oh, also, I have one more tab pulled up here. One of my favorite games of all time was Blade Storm, The 100-Year War. No one liked this, not even the critics. I love this game. You play it, you hold down the right bumper, you do this, and then you take the thumbstick, you do this, and you could beat the game right there. You've just beat the game. But I had fun, all right? And that's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. Yes, okay. But also, let me just quickly say, I don't like only bad games, all right? One of my favorite games of all time is like Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring, I have all the achievements on. I like good games too, all right? Let's not just pretend I only like bad games. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's okay to like games that not everyone else likes. I just feel like we're currently going through, like, I always see all these opinions online, like it's a waste of time. Why would you play this game? Like, why would you play Dota 2? League is so much better. Why would you play Diablo 4? Path of Exile is so much better. You know, where there's like a general community consensus that one is better than the other. But like, I think that you should not hold those opinions in high regard. Yes, it could be fun to be part of a bigger community, but at the end of the day, if you like Elder Scrolls Online way fucking more than you like Final Fantasy 14, or you like, you know, World of Warcraft over whatever, it's just like, play the thing that you find fun, you know? Now, I do understand that there is value in things like reviews, and we are in a time period where games are becoming more and more, on average, expensive in terms of predatory monetization, battle passes, loot boxes, gotchas, all this kind of stuff. And so being educated when you go into a game, I think, is valuable. And you don't want to waste your money on a game that ends up sucking, right? So I understand that. So it's a safer thing to go with the community consensus. But I think if you're like, this is a great example, right? A lot of people are shitting on Lords of the Fallen, all right? Like, it's like, oh, it's just bad Lies of P, which is just bad Bloodborne, right? But it's okay to like all these games. If you can look at it, like watch reviews, but I don't say take the reviews too seriously. Understand that this is an individual's opinion. Reviews are all opinions, and whenever someone tells you if a game is good or bad, they're talking about opinions. Now, maybe there are objective facts such as like, you know, things that don't run well, that kind of stuff absolutely could be valid. But I just think people are giving too much credit to other people's opinions instead of forming opinions on their own about the games. And you know what? I like Bladestorm, The 100 Years War. I like Artifact. I like The Calling. I like Back 4 Blood. And I liked Magic Legends. Although I'll admit I didn't get that much time in it because it got canceled that fast. But you know what? I think if you like a game, you shouldn't be afraid to just have a good time with it. And maybe that's not controversial. Maybe everyone already knows that. Maybe everyone already agrees with that. But I just feel like when I'm going online now, everyone gets shat on for liking the wrong games, you know? And I think us bad game enjoyers should rise up. And I'm not saying support games that are just like inherently broken with predatory monetization, but if you have fun, man, what's a video game for? It's for having fun. It's either your job, which it's not, probably, because 99.9% of people don't do it as a job. You're doing it for entertainment. So if don't play something you hate just because your friends are playing it or because you think you're supposed to like it. Look at, I've tried Path of Exile 20 times. Every time I play it, I just have no fucking fun in that game. Am I dumb? Am I a smooth brain? Probably, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm not having fun, does it? It's the end result is the same. And so I have more fun with Diablo 4. And to be honest, I don't really, even with Diablo 4, I play it for a couple hours and I'm kind of done. No ARPGs are really doing it for me anymore. And so even though it's a genre that most of the people that I like content creation wise, most of my friends, most people I respect in the gaming community love ARPGs, I'm just not into them anymore. I prefer things like card games and roguelikes, and you know, there's all kinds of stuff. But anyway, just don't be afraid to be yourself. Obviously do research before you buy stuff, but it's okay to like bad games. All right, now who's with me? Let's bring Artifact back. We can do it, please. That's what this is all about. It's a roundabout way. I want Artifact back so bad. It's not gonna happen. It's dead and gone. But maybe Artifact 2. Artifact 2, that's the one where they do it. They couldn't make it good because then they would never be able to make Artifact 2, and we all know Valve likes making sequels one time and then never again. You know, Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2, Artifact 2, it's coming, all right? All right, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is a different type of video, but that's fine, just having fun. I was just sitting here, was thinking about all the bad games that I like that no one else likes, and I'm like, you know what, fuck those people. I had a good time. See you guys in the next video. Peace.